There's this boy who was a childhood friend, mostly my little brother's friend. I assume they met each other at school or on a playground or something. We call the stinky boy Derek. Derek also has a big brother, who we'll call Jose. One day, my brother brought the two to our hangout spot. He introduced them to my friends, and out of nowhere, the older brother, Jose, said, "Bro, you stink." And there went first impressions. I responded with, "You're so mean." And well, of course, he shot back, "Then go ahead and smell him." I didn't feel comfortable doing that since it felt degrading to someone I just met, but my friend Joe, who's always nosy, went ahead and smelled him. Oh boy, Joe yelled. He's like, "Get the F away from me! You smell like poop!" Well, of course, everyone else went in for a sniff. I personally didn't join because, again, it just didn't feel right. Oh boy, did they all let me know he smelled bad.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Whenever my brother and the two boys came over to my friend Joe's house, Derek would always get a rude entrance. Joe wouldn't notice Derek coming in because one of my friends would always let him in without Joe's permission. So Derek would sit on the couch, or at least try to, because Joe would eventually notice him and start yelling, "Get out of my couch! You're not going to sit on my stuff, especially since you smell like poop! I can't let your poop streaks infect or stain my couch!" Derek would always laugh it off, or just sit there quietly. Then, of course, Joe would go say, "Go sit on the floor. At least it's easier to clean the smell or stains out of that." What made it worse was that Derek's brother Jose would snitch on him whenever Derek tried to sit on the couch. It was constant with those three. The rest of us would either ignore it or occasionally jump in and join the insult session.
Why you bully me?
I usually stay quiet or told them to chill out because they kind of went too far. Even when we were outside, it was even louder when they pointed out Derek's BO, especially to new people. One day we were at the mall just hanging out, and of course, Jose treated Derek like an ick. He'd scoot away from him and cringe. Derek would sometimes defend himself, especially if everyone was ganging up on him. Another time we were hiking and found a hole in the wall. It looked like a cave. We all sat there admiring the nature, and Derek started venting to me since I was sitting there a bit longer while the others went exploring. He was tired of people making fun of his BO because, according to him, it wasn't true. Because the nice person I am, I said, "Well, the time I've known you, I don't think you smell." He was so elated that he hugged me and shook my hand. Boy, was I wrong. He stink. I was low key gagging, but I didn't show it because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, you know? So I just said, "No problem, bro." There was another time when my friends got tired of me not admitting that Derek stank. He was sitting on a wooden chair at Joe's house, and when he stood up, they peer pressured me to sniff the chair. Derek gave me a face, assuring me he didn't smell. Bruh, he lied. Those eyes were full of lies. That chair stank. I didn't even have to put my face near it. The smell hit me from a distance. With my cringe, I had to say it. It smelled. It smelled. Of course, after I said that, they relentlessly went after him. After all that, when I went to school, BO became my new anxiety, my new fear. I didn't want to smell bad and get roasted relentlessly, so I'm always trying to check if it's me or not. Now, whenever someone who smells walks by me, I don't say anything or make a face. Yup. That's the story of the stinky boy. There's like so many stories about them, about my friends. I'll probably tell them more later on the line. But, I mean, yeah, the two brothers, Derek and Jose, they might fight and butt heads a lot, but they care for each other at the end of the day. Even with the homies, we care about those two, and obviously Derek. Like anything happens to them, we're always right behind them.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart.